Kiwi English Podcast. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. This is your cozy corner for natural English practice and real-life conversations. I'm Jayden.
And I'm Aria. We are so happy to have you here with us today.
Hi! Kiwi here, ready to help you learn English.
Now, before we jump into today's topic, we have one tiny favor to ask. If you enjoy listening to us, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps other English learners find us.
Exactly. And we would also love it if you left a comment down below. It can be super simple. Just tell us where you're listening from or share your thoughts on today's topic.
Don't worry about mistakes. Even one sentence is awesome.
And you know what? Typing a comment is actually a great way to practice your English without even realizing it. Your brain is working, choosing vocabulary, putting words in order. It is real practice.
That is so true. So please, don't be nervous about making mistakes. Even just one short sentence is totally fine. We genuinely love reading your thoughts.
Yes, small steps, big progress. You can do it.
All right, are you ready? Let's get right into today's topic.
Welcome to Kiwi English Podcast. Today, Jayden and Aria are talking about one very small word that can become very heavy. Sorry.
Jayden, do you ever say sorry before you ask a normal question?
Yes. Sorry, can I ask you something? Sorry, do you know where the bathroom is? Sorry, is this seat taken?
I do that too. Sometimes I say sorry when I have done nothing wrong.
Same. I even say sorry when someone bumps into me.
That is so real.
Someone walks into me, and I say sorry like I planned the whole thing.
Maybe we should talk about that today. When should we say sorry, and when can we say something else?
Because sorry is useful. We are not trying to remove it from English.
No, a real apology matters. But sometimes, sorry becomes a habit.
And when it becomes a habit, you can sound like you're taking up too much space.
Exactly. You are allowed to ask a question, make a request, need a moment, or have an opinion.
You do not need to apologize for being a person.
Tiny reminder. Save sorry for real mistakes. Use other kind words for everything else.
I noticed my sorry habit at work.
What happened?
I needed help with a spreadsheet. I walked over to my coworker and said, sorry to bother you. Sorry. But can you help me with this?
3 sorries before the question.
Yes. And she looked at me and said, you are not bothering me. What do you need?
That must have made you think.
It did. I realized I could have just said, do you have a moment? Could you help me with this?
That sounds calmer.
And it respects their time without acting like my question is a problem.
Do you have a moment? Is one of my favorite work phrases.
Mine too. Or, when you have a minute, could I ask you something?
That one is useful when the person looks busy.
Yes, it gives them a choice. They can help now, or say, give me 5 minutes.
I once needed to ask my manager about a customer order. I almost said, sorry to bother you, but I had a question.
What did you say instead?
I said, when you have a moment, could I check something with you about this order?
That sounds professional and relaxed.
And my manager said, sure, let us look at it.
See, the question still got answered. You did not need to make yourself smaller first.
Sometimes we use sorry because we are nervous.
Yes, sorry can become a little cushion before a difficult sentence.
Like, sorry, but I do not understand.
But you can say, I am not sure I understand this part. Could you explain it one more time?
That sounds much better.
Or, I want to make sure I understand. Could you go over that again?
I like that because it shows you're trying.
Exactly. You are not saying, you explained it badly. You're saying, I want to understand it well.
Work phrase. I want to make sure I understand. Could you go over that again?
There are moments when sorry is absolutely the right word.
Definitely. If you made a mistake, hurt someone, missed an important deadline, or broke something, sorry matters.
Like, I am sorry. I gave you the wrong information. Let me fix it.
That is a real apology because something went wrong.
Or, I am sorry. I am late. The bus was delayed.
Yes, you are taking responsibility, then giving a short reason.
A short reason is enough. You do not need a whole movie about the traffic, the weather, your alarm, your cat, and your missing shoe.
Unless your cat really stole your shoe.
Then maybe explain.
But in most situations, a clear apology is stronger than a long excuse.
I'm sorry I'm late. Thank you for waiting.
That is a great pair.
Sorry for the mistake. I will fix it.
Also good.
Sorry I missed your message. I was away from my phone.
That works too.
But if someone waited for you, there is another phrase we can use.
Thank you for waiting.
Yes. Instead of only saying sorry I'm late, you can say, thank you for waiting for me.
It changes the feeling. You still recognize their time, but you add appreciation.
I like that. It feels warmer.
For example, your friend is waiting outside a cafe.
You arrive late and say, sorry, I'm late.
That is fine, but you can add, thank you for waiting.
Then your friend feels seen.
Exactly.
Warm swap. Try saying, thank you for waiting.
What about messages? I say sorry a lot in texts.
Same. Sorry for the late reply. Sorry. I was busy. Sorry. I forgot.
Sometimes that is fine, but sometimes we can make the message less apologetic.
For example, instead of sorry for the late reply, you can say, thanks for your patience.
That is useful for work messages.
Yes. Or, thanks for waiting. I have checked the details now.
That sounds confident.
And if you need more time, you can say, I am still looking into this. I will get back to you by tomorrow.
That is much better than sending 3 sorry messages with no answer.
Exactly. A clear update is more helpful than a nervous apology.
I had a customer message once. I did not have the answer yet, and I kept thinking, sorry, I'm not sure.
What did you write?
I wrote, thanks for your patience. I am checking this with the team and will update you tomorrow.
That sounds responsible.
It also gave the customer a real next step.
Yes, people usually care more about what will happen next.
Not just how sorry you sound.
Very true.
In emails, I also see people write, sorry to bother you.
I use that sometimes too.
It is not terrible, especially when someone is very busy. But you can also say, when you have a chance, could you take a look at this?
Or, I would appreciate your thoughts on this when you have time.
That sounds polite without making the request sound like a crime.
Exactly.
Message phrase. Thanks for your patience. I will update you tomorrow.
There is another place where people overuse, asking for something in a shop or restaurant.
Yes. Sorry, can I get some water? Sorry. Where is the restroom? Sorry, do you have this in another size?
You can say, excuse me instead.
Excuse me is perfect when you need someone's attention.
Excuse me. Could I have some water, please?
Excuse me, do you have this in a larger size?
Excuse me. Could you help me find this item?
It is polite, but it does not sound like you did something wrong.
Exactly. Sorry is often about regret. Excuse me is often about getting attention or moving through a space.
Like, if you need to pass someone in a crowded place,
You can say, excuse me, please.
or, excuse me, may I get by?
That sounds gentle.
What if you accidentally bump into someone?
Then sorry is right.
Yes, sorry, I did not see you.
That is a real apology.
But if someone is blocking the aisle and you need to reach something, Excuse me is better.
Exactly. No need to apologize for needing cereal.
Important life lesson.
Sharp phrase. Excuse me? Could you help me find this?
I think we also say sorry when we have an opinion.
Oh, yes. Sorry, but I do not agree. Sorry, but I think this will not work.
Why do we apologize before every different opinion?
Because disagreement can feel uncomfortable.
But having a different idea is not the same as hurting someone.
Right. You can say, I see your point, but I see it a little differently.
Or, I understand what you mean. I am just not sure this will work.
That sounds thoughtful.
At work, you can say, I like the idea. I have one concern about the timeline.
That is much more useful than sorry. But no.
It gives your opinion and a reason.
And it keeps the conversation open.
I used to say sorry before giving feedback. Sorry, but I think the font is too small.
What would you say now?